Do you guys hate wires? Don't want to run wires around your house for your security cameras? Then this video is for you. What's going on, guys? Back with you with another unboxing and review video. My name's Chris. Today's video is going to be for the Soliom S800 battery-powered security camera. This one has full tilt, pan, all sorts of sweet features to it. If you guys are not familiar, I've actually reviewed pretty much every single one of their cameras already. Check out the channel if you are familiar with the products or want to see their other products. This one is a smaller version than their beefier solar panel one, and I'm excited to see what we have here. The S800 features a spotlight color night vision, motion detection, live monitoring over the app, full IP66 weatherproofing, two-way audio, and full HD 1080p. All right, let's get this packaging off of here and see what we got inside. Opening it on up, we have our manuals and quick start guide right on the top, and it does have a little mounting sticker for installation, etc. So we have our quick start guide and our user manual. So definitely check that out. Go over the app functions if you have not downloaded the app or have other cameras by them already. That will give you all the layout, how to connect, etc. But we came here for the good stuff. We came here for the S800. So here is all our mounting screws, hooks, drywall anchors, etc. all right here in this little bag. We have a USB to micro USB cable, and you will need to fully charge this before you install it to make sure that battery is fully charged. And let's go ahead and look at the camera. We have our back plate here. Let's go ahead and just remove that for a little bit. And that looks like it for the box. We have a little sticker here that says point the antenna to the sky. So you want to go ahead and fold them up like this. And so they're sticking up like this. They can rotate like this as well for better reception. Let's go ahead and take a look at the camera here. We have our sensor here, which actually has a sticker over it. Let's go ahead and remove that. Over here on this side is going to be our microphone. This, of course, pan and tilts. We're going to show you all that over the app. Don't worry about that. Coming to the back of it here, we have our speaker for two-way audio. Here we have our ambient light sensor. We have our LED lights here, over here on the side. Of course, our camera lens right there in the middle. Full 1080p. HD. This is pretty much the exact model of their solar panel. So this is where your solar panel would sit on the top. They're just using the same layout method as that, but don't worry about that. Nothing goes up there. Of course, both your antennas, we've already seen that. Coming down here to the bottom to your power button and your battery where you would charge it underneath that flap here. Once again, the camera is IP66 weatherproofing, and on the back of it here is going to be a nice little kind of a soft little pad there if that's going against maybe some delicate wood siding, etc. with your installation screws there. You will have your back plate, of course, which if you put it up that way, then that would go ahead and slip in, and then you go ahead and remove those out of the way and then screw in your nuts here, here, and here. Or the other option is skipping the back plate and just drilling in through the holes here into whatever wall you need. Lastly, down here at the bottom, we open up this flap, and this is where your micro SD card is going to be. You have your reset button as well down here below. So we're gonna fully charge that battery before we do install it. All right, guys, I got it just temporarily set up so we can show you the rotation, etc. before we do put it outside, but I just wanted to show you this because we'll be testing the audio and microphone capabilities and just don't want to scare my neighbors because obviously you do have neighbors. Some of you guys, unless you live in the country. So let's go ahead and take a look at that in the app. And there is an option in the app if you want to go more stealth and not have this blue LED light right here. You can toggle that off if you want it completely stealth, meaning that if it is picking up motion detection, then see how it goes here. And here, as it picked my motion detection up as I'm moving, you can toggle that off so there is no LED indicator light if that is something you do desire or do not desire, if you want it completely stealth or not stealth. Some of these specs we have already mentioned, but this is big here, especially for purchasing an SD card. Go ahead and pause this. I'll move down slowly. Video format there, frames per second. The SD supported micro SD card is minimum 8 to a max 64, so buy one accordingly. I'll have some links in the description box below. Again, the built-in speaker, it only goes off of 2.4G. The battery is 14,400 milliamp battery. Standby time is 6 months standby time. Power consumption there. Standby power consumption is there. Temperature, humidity, Android, iOS, PIR range 130, 26 to 26 night vision. All right, here we are in the main menu of it before you go into viewing the camera. Now what you want to do is go down to the bottom where it says me, click on me, and go to common settings. Common settings, this is really big right here, because what you're gonna do here is this is gonna give you some really nice features. I want default resolution on HD when I connect to it. I don't wanna toggle between SD when I log in to view the camera. You could also mess around with some of these other settings here. And notification settings right here, we have accept call, call in, or a notification. So call in means that once it picks up notifications, it will literally call your cell phone like an actual phone call, or you can just choose notification. I'm gonna just choose notification. On a really windy day, if you get some false notifications, that could get a little bit overwhelming. Now let's go into the device here, and you'll notice right as I log into it, it's gonna be on HD, and we're live right here with you. It's taken a few seconds to connect here, unfortunately. There we go. That was a good solid 8 to 10 seconds. We will be playing around with that. I'm not too thrilled about that connection time. Of course, depends on your internet, etc. But we will be playing around with that a little bit more. Now that connection time might be a little quicker if you were going default into standard definition instead of high definition. But as you can see here, very clean and sharp. We are again looking at 105-degree angle here, full HD 1080p. Now what we're gonna do here is we are gonna be testing the lag time here. So what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to put my hand flat, and I'm going to go ahead and move it up in 1, 2, 3. 1 second. That was about a second. 1, 2, 3, hand down. And about a second. 1, 2, 3, hand to the right. Okay, about a second, maybe a hair over a second. 1, 2, 3, back in the middle. And solid. About a 1 second delay time right there, as we can see. Not bad at all, and that is in full HD. Okay, we're probably gonna get some reverb here, but let me go ahead and untoggle my mute. Attention. 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 I can hear it beautifully. We're getting a little bit of reverb. Attention. Attention. Very nice. Very nice. That's picking up my voice very cleanly. Now let's go ahead and speak. We're gonna hold down the middle button. Intruder. 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 Lay down your gun. You're about to get shot. Let me go ahead and mute that again so we don't get reverb. Okay, microphone and speaker work great. I wanted to test that out before I did mount it outside, because obviously talking like that, that's gonna get you in trouble by your neighbors. Looking really good. Okay, alrighty guys, let's go ahead and look at the app. Number one, I have in the settings, it is firing up 1080p right off the bat. Now in the top right corner, you see a little eyeball symbol with 1. If I had another device viewing it, that number would go up and vice versa, etc. But since I'm the only one on the app, I'm the only one viewing it, which is nice, so you can check in with that. You have your battery indicator symbol next to that, and then your Wi-Fi next to that, your time and date over in the top left of your screen there. Now, let's go ahead and show you a couple functions here. Now, right as I fired it up, as you can see here, we are in the full-blown LED light night vision mode, meaning that the light is on right now. So right as I fired up the app, the light is on. So let's go ahead and see what we can do about that to see if you necessarily don't want that. That is a feature. So let's go ahead and hit the bulb and it should turn off. Yeah, here we go right here. We'll look in the settings to see if we can toggle that, because some of you guys might not want to fire up the app and have the light turn on. If you're trying to sneak a view at, God forbid, an intruder, and you don't want them knowing that you're viewing them, or you could like that if you want that to scare them off. So as we're looking at here, the bottom right, let's go ahead and toggle that over the TF card. And here's all the detection. Let's go ahead and go back to when it was a little bit lighter out. And let's go ahead and view. I was weeding earlier today, or actually I was setting it up and trying to figure out a good place to mount it. Let's go ahead and go to maybe this one. So everything is on your TF. Okay, there I am right there, checking it out. So it's a little bit of a windy day here, as you can see. Now this isn't the permanent location, but it is a pretty cool idea. And so right now it's just hanging from a bungee cord. So the shot we're gonna see, it's swaying just a little bit. Obviously, if it was mounted in the desired location flat, it would not sway at all. But since it is a little bit windy, it's swaying just a little bit. So as we go into the app, we'll be able to see that, but we're gonna give you a great shot nonetheless. Very nice. Let's go ahead and maybe go back to this one. Okay, there I am right there, walking away. Whoop, whoop, try this one. There I am, okay. So let's go ahead and pause it. I think I look back, maybe not. Okay, let's go back at the very first. Okay, whoops, hold on. So you can go back. Here we go, right there. Check that out, huh? Okay, let's go ahead and look at that, huh? Who's this intruder right here, huh? Who's this guy right here? Oh yeah, we caught you, buddy. We caught you real good right there. Very nice, guys. And then we should be able to, as we hit play, it should, okay, it's actually still zoomed in, so let's go ahead and pinch it out. Very clear. And then right as we want to fire up back to live, we go ahead and hit the center button. Fires right back in. Now you're looking at completely night vision. This is no LED lights on. This is complete night vision, but again, that little red circle to the right, hit that, and then it should fire up, as you can see right here, and it lights up the entire backyard. Absolutely fantastic. Okay, so let's go ahead and toggle that back off here. And again, over there, bottom left, you can see, you can hear, or you can toggle that off, etc. Snapshots. I would speak, again, right in the dead center of that. Now, let's say I want to check out a different day, maybe the 16th right here. So this is all the action for the 16th right here. Going back to right in the middle there, there is 3:15, etc. Going back up to today. And here we have right here. Let's go ahead and see what triggered at 7:19 p.m. Okay, there I am walking. And that is something I did notice as well. So as you saw me walk in front of it, the motion took up the motion detection and then turned on the LED lights as well. So that is a feature that I want to see if every time that the sensor senses that it's dark enough and it picks up motion detection, is that light going to turn on, or is that an option we can toggle off? Now let's go ahead and check in. We'll of course get some daytime shots as well, but we hit that little symbol to the left bottom of the screen, and now we have our controls right here. Are you ready for this? So in order for it to go up, you just tap it, and that's as high as it goes up there to the top portion of my patio. Now let's show you, I'm gonna go ahead and tap it down now, and it goes all the way to the bottom, very, very far to the bottom. Check that out. You can see all the way my chairs, all the way right there. Very cool. And let's go ahead and just toggle it over to the right here, and then I'll raise it up. So it's literally almost directly behind it. As you can see, my bushes, and then I think because it's hanging on a little perch. Okay, here we go. Yeah, so the night vision, if it's bouncing off of something super close, the night vision sensor and light will go ahead and shine off of it and might not be able to get you the best shot you want. So just know that. But see how there's nothing protruding in front of me, and the night vision has clear access. Look at how clear that is. That's my trash can right there. There's my back bushes. Let's go over a little bit. There's the post of my patio, and all the way to the corner of the bushes, the grass. As you can see, my grass needs to be cut a little bit. Coming all the way over to the table, all the way to the side yard over there. Oh my goodness gracious, this is fantastic. My bushes, my plants. Of course, you can zoom in as well. Digitally zooming in, and let's go ahead and go over this way. Now, this is what's so cool about this camera, is it rotates. Oh, look at that. Okay, so there is my other one right there, which we're going to compare it to a little bit in this video, so stay tuned for some of that footage here coming up. This is the Conoco battery powered one, and I want to give you guys a few different little tips and tricks and see what we're looking at. Number one, because this camera rotates, this thing is awesome. Look at how clear that is. Look at the bedroom windows, the lawn equipment, the jacuzzi. As we go over to the wood shop, there's my surfboard. So as you can see there, the top left, right behind the date and time symbol, it's reflecting off a little bit. You're getting a little bit of a per-skirt shot there, but look at the surfboard. I mean, this is just night vision. This is absolutely awesome. Okay, let's go ahead and toggle on the light just a few seconds, cranking over, and look at that, lighting up the entire backyard. This camera is awesome. And I'm not just saying that. This camera is really cool, really responsive, fast on the draw. Absolutely fantastic. Let me go ahead and click that off as well, and we'll be right back into night vision here. And as you look in the center menu bar there, once again, if you wanted to do a still shot, like let's say you see something going on, you hit that camera button and that photo is now saved to your album. Same thing with a manual recording video. As you can see in the middle of your screen, it's recording for a few seconds there, and that's going to be in your album here. So let's go ahead and go back, and right down here at the very bottom, you see the album. You click on the album, and there you have the video right here. You can watch the 3-second video, or you have the still shot there. All right, checking back in with you here. So I figured it out here. That little red symbol to the right-hand side, when that is showing red, that means that the LED lights, they call it like a daytime night vision. When it's red like this, the LED lights are off. Now, if I were to close the app and open it back up, it automatically stays off, meaning that the night vision will kick in automatically with the sensor. Now, if you undo that red symbol to have the lights on and close the app, then the lights will turn off, and then every time you fire up the app, the LED lights will turn on again. I will further test this with motion detection. If it is off, if the motion detection triggers those lights, or if they stay off as well and just keep the night vision, and that would not disturb your neighbors and be a little bit more stealth as well. Alrighty, so once again, forgive a little bit of sway we're gonna get, maybe a little bit in this shot, but very clear. Again, full HD. We're gonna keep this video kind of short, so we're just gonna go ahead and scroll around, giving you kind of the same shots as we did last night. Beautiful, absolutely stunning colors. It is now 4 in the afternoon. Let's go ahead and turn around the corner here to my backyard. Let's go ahead and go down. Let's check out my garden. That's what's so cool about this, is that I literally can check on the garden. You can swing it around. It's so much better than a standard just one angle type of a shot like this. Again, very impressive. Going up to the patio porch there, swinging back around and cruising on down to the location that you want. Let's go ahead and go down, and let me show you that there, as we'll pick up a nice shot right below us there. So comparing it to the battery-powered Conoco camera, the angles are pretty much the same. The footage is very similar with full HD, obviously. But what is so nice about the S800 is the rotation, and it is fully battery-powered. The rotation puts this one out of the league of other battery-powered cameras. We're looking at the Conoco camera right now. Again, same shot, HD. You can actually see in the top right the S800 as it is up there. So again, the shot and very similar, 2-way audio, screenshot recording, motion detection, battery powered, complete wire free. It's all similar in that regards, but having the motorized camera and the LED lights that you can turn on at nighttime just takes it again to the next level, guys. And when you do get a push notification that comes into your phone, it'll take you to the video clip, and then you can choose the live shot as well, which is nice. So play around with those push notifications and make the camera work for you regarding your interruption levels. And then I want to show you a live shot. I know it lagged a little bit at the very beginning, but I want to show you what it's doing now. So this is a live right here with you. There's no editing involved. I'm going to hit this and it should fire up within seconds here, 4 seconds or so. about half the time it originally did in full 1080p. Very nice. So if you want to get your hands on the S800, look in the description box below. I'll also link the memory card. Definitely pick that up. You can try out their cloud service if you want, but I will link the memory card below as well. See what other people are talking about it. Pick it up yourself, but just like all my videos, guys, please don't go into debt for anything that I do make a video about. But if it intrigues you, go ahead and purchase on away. And lastly, the motor, when it is motorizing and turning, it's very quiet. It's not loud. It's a very quiet motor as it turns as well. I wanted to mention that before I do let you go. Hit that thumbs up button and subscribe on your way out. Those links are below. Take care. We'll see you on the next video, guys. Bye-bye. Don't let the party stop, guys. Hit one of these videos. Continue to watch. We'll see you soon.